everyone, welcome back to my channel CashBee, or welcome if you're tuning in for the first time. My name is Aisha. I'm a new cash stuffer and a new immigrant in Canada, and this is my bill swap slash cash unstuffing slash monthly check-in video. Okay, let's begin with today's video, guys. In case you're wondering what is this $15, this is actually my 3 more days of no spend that I had this week. So not sinking funds, savings challenges. Let's go to the no spend days and have a look at this tracker. So I ended up having 3 more days of no spend. That means $15. So I'm gonna stuff that $15 in here. So 10 and 5. And now no spend days for Feb and March has 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50. Wow, 150. So if we have a look at this, I had a goal of 15 no spend days in March, and I ended up having 16 no spend days. So that's good. I had 1 extra day of no spend, and I am not keeping a goal for next month because I am not going to do this challenge next month. I'm going to focus on one of my other challenges. I've got so many of them, and I want to try and do all of them once at least. So we are going to put this money back in here for now, and then later on I'm gonna put it in my completed challenge envelope, and we are just going to get rid of this envelope and bring in a new challenge here. So that was that $15. Let's begin with unstuffing. I only have a tiny unstuffing to do. Oh, perfect. Which is from self-care. $20 because I got a couple of nail pins. So $20 from self-care. And let's remove that. So 31. Oh, why is this not writing? Okay, I think it'll do the job. I anyways have to clear off my trackers. Minus 20. So that leaves us with 95. Let's quickly check that. So 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95. $95 left in self-care. I did have other expenses, but I don't have those categories in here yet. So I basically had to buy a gift for someone, and I did it online. I don't have anything to unstuff for that. So I'm going to be introducing a gifts envelope, by the way, when I do my, winter challenge money. When I allocate that to my sinking funds, I'm going to introduce the gifts envelope then. Okay, so today I am so excited. Like I said, I'm going to be using my placeholders. So I know I'm definitely going to be using a $500 placeholder, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 of the $100 placeholders. So at the end of this video, I should have 500 plus 700 plus the 20, which will go back to my bank from the self-care envelope. So I should have a total of $1,220 at the end of this video. These videos are always exciting to me. I love watching these kind of videos, but they make me nervous as well, because making sure the total matches, it is a bit stressful. But I'm gonna try and do my best and try to have 1220 at the end of the video. So I'm not gonna turn this off. I'm gonna keep it like this so that we don't forget the number. And let's begin with the bill swap. Okay, we will dig into our sinking funds first, starting with emergency. Now I know emergency is getting that $500 placeholder. Okay, let's see here. Emergency should have 600. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 450, 550, 600. Let's put all of these here and grab the 500 and the 100. So 600. Emergency still has its 600, but now in placeholders, and the money is going to go back to the bank. Yay, it looks so good. All right, moving on to health. Health has got $80. I am going to keep some smaller bills in here, but I am going to maybe swap this for a 50, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Yeah, let's swap this $10 bills for a 50. So health still has 50, 70, 80. Next is household, and household should have $230. Let's see what I want to do with this. Sometimes I buy stuff online as well, so I'm thinking I will swap these two 50s for $100 placeholder and put that in the bank, so that if I need to buy something online, I will have $100 in my bank and the remaining 130 as cash. So household still has 100, which will go to the bank, 200, 210, 20, 25, 30. Perfect. Spending, we just counted 120. I'm going to keep this all in cash, but I think I can do some exchange here. So that's 100, and this is 20, 5, 10, 15, 20. So let's get that $20 bill. Let me actually move these up. Oh, no. Yeah. Okay, that looks good. So spending still has the 50, 100, and 120. Moving on to my parents, they have 90, and I think I'm gonna leave it as is because it's easier to count with tens when you have a 50. So once I have 100, maybe in my next month's bill swap, I'm gonna touch this. So we'll just leave it as is. Travel has 85. So 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 85. What I'm going to do is 10, 20, 30, 40. I'm gonna take this 40. Oh, okay, I don't have any $20 bills. Okay, let's leave it as is. But once I have more $20 bills, I'm gonna come back to this envelope and swap these tens. So let's remember that we have to come back to travel. Next up is self-care, which has 95. If you can hear some noise in the background, that's my printer settling down. So 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95. I think it's the same story here as well. But what I can do is at least grab a 10 for these two fives. So I'm gonna have to come back to self-care as well. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Or I can do a 50. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do a 50. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Yeah. So much better. Although, you know, it gets a bit tricky when you have to count 50s and 20s. But still. 50, 70, 90, 95. YouTube has 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. I'm gonna put all of these back in the tray and get a $50 bill. So much easier. Okay, moving on to home decor, which has 55. So this should also be an easy swap. Let's leave that 5. 20, 30, 40, 50. So let's put this back and grab a $50 bill. So we home decor still has 55. CashBee has 110 and I think I'm gonna leave it as is. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just leave it like this. So 110 in CashBee. And now we have the $20 bills. So let's go back to travel and swap those tens. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 tens for 2 20s. So travel still has 20, 40, 60, 85. Perfect. Okay, that's it for the sinking funds. Let's move on to the savings challenges. So no spend days. I'm still not sure what I'm gonna do with this, but for now, maybe I think let's just put this back in the bank because I'm gonna change this envelope anyway. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50. So 150 is going back to the bank. I'm not putting any placeholders here. That means, remember our 1220 that we had? We have to add 150 to it. So now 1370 is what we should have in the end. Okay, if you guys have any suggestions on what challenge I should do next, let me know. I do have a few in mind. So if you guys let me know, if there's a majority, I'll do that, or else I'll go ahead with what I have decided. Okay, winter. We are going to swap this for smaller bills, so let's keep it for the end. Let's move on to the $500 challenge. So this has 100, 150, 170, 190, 210, 230, 250, 260. So let's get this, let's keep the 10, and this should be 250. Let's put this back on the tray. 250. Oh, I didn't grab my $250 placeholder. So what I'll do is I'll just grab 200 and put the 50 back. So it still has 100, 200, 50 and 60. Yeah, let's keep it this way. Next is hair treatment. I'm going to leave it as cash, but I think we can swap a little bit here. So let's see, 50, 70, 80, 90, 95, 100. Let's do 250s for this. So 20, 30, 40, 45, 50. So there we go, 100. Next is goal getter. Which has 50, 70, 90. We can't really do anything with this. Moving on to roll the dice. We will add this 15 in our next cash stuffing. Okay, roll the dice has 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 140, 150, 155, 160, 165, 170. Was that correct? Let's do this again. 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, 150, 155, 160, 165, 170. Yes, 170. So let's keep this 20 and this 50. So that's 70. And this should be 100. 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. Perfect. So we grab a $100 placeholder and roll the dice. Still has 150 and 70. Moving on to the Rainbow Savings Challenge. This has 100, 200, 250, 270, 290, 300, 305, and 310. I'm going to leave 100 in the Rainbow Savings Challenge as cash, 110. So this, I believe, should be 200, 100, 150, 170, 190, 195, 200. And we have these $100 placeholders, two of them. So now Rainbow Savings Challenge still has 100, 200, 310. $5 bills. I think we can condense this. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65. So let's swap these two fives for a 10, a nicer 10, and this 50 for a $50 bill. So 50, 65. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65. Perfect. $10 bills. I believe I should have 70. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Yes. So this is a nice one. And this is nice. So let's swap this for a 50. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Perfect. So $10 bill still has 70. And the last envelope is the $20 bills, and this should have 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. Let's take a $100 bill. Okay, done with the bill swap. These look a lot thinner, not very thin, because you know these binders, they can't hold too many envelopes, and I have been actually thinking of changing my binders as well. Although I love the look of these clear binders, but I don't want to keep too many binders for now. So I want to add more envelopes to these, and I don't think these can hold too many of them. So I'm thinking of getting different binders. Still in the process of deciding. Okay, moment of truth. We should have 1370 in here. Okay, let's count. 1370. Actually, you know what? Let me write it down somewhere so I don't forget. 1370 is what we should have. Okay, let's begin. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500. 20, 40, 60, 81. 20, 40, 60, 82. 20, 40, 60, 83. 20, 40, 60, 84. 20. What a number. 420. Okay. Moving on to the tens. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 1. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 2. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. So 290. Next, the fives. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. So 160. 1370. Yay! We got that right. You know, when I decided to put in the no spend days challenge in here, I did get nervous a little bit because I didn't know how to work it out. But then, yeah, we added that 150 to the initial amount that we had, and everything worked out fine. Perfect. So this is 1370 in cash, and it definitely deserves a fan. Let's have a look at how $1,370 Canadian dollars look. They look beautiful, let me tell you. Spoiler alert. And wait, let me get rid of the tree so we can have a good thumbnail. What else is visible? So this is $1,370. Beautiful. Okay, done. I think I got my thumbnail. All right, so this is going back to the bank. And now give me a minute, guys, and I'm going to grab the month-end review sheets. Okay, guys, I am back with the month-end review for March, but let me zoom you in a little bit so you guys can have a better look. Okay. All right. So here you can see these are my categories. This is sinking funds and these are savings challenges. The savings challenges do not include the $5, $10, and $20 bills challenge that I'm doing. And these are the previous month end totals. So the totals at the end of Feb, and then these are March end totals. So we are going to find out what is the difference here very quickly. I can't write straight, so I have to tilt it a little bit. I hope you guys can still see. Okay, let's begin with emergency. So 400 previous month, 600 this month, so that is a plus of 200. Health 80 and 40, so that's a plus of 40. Household, it was 250, now it is 230, so that's a negative 20. Spending was 160, now it is 120, so that's a negative 40. Parents was 50, now it's 90, so that's a positive 40. Travel was 35, now it is 85, so that's 50. Correct? 45, 55, 65, 75, 85. Yes. Self-care was 70, now it's 95, so that's plus 25. YouTube was 30, now it is 50, so that's a plus 20. Home decor was 40, now 55, so that's plus 15. CashBee was not there previous month, so this was a new envelope that I introduced this month, and that has 110. For the savings challenges, no spend days had 70 and now it has 150, so that's a positive 80. I'm not sure if you guys can see. Winter had 335, now the challenge is completed with $500, so that's a positive 165. $500 had 190 and now it has 260, so that's a positive of 70. Hair treatment had 85, now it has 100, so that's a positive 15. Goal getter had 60, now 90, so that's a positive 30. Roll the dice had 75 and now it has 170, so that's a positive 95. And rainbow had 205 and now it has 310. So that's a positive of 105. Okay, so just like last time, I'm not going to count all of these, but to understand how much I have saved this month, I'm only going to be counting emergency, parents, travel, and then all of the savings challenges. The other envelopes are more like kind of like variable expenses because these are not long term savings per se. CashBee, I need to use this money to get supplies for shipping, all of those things. Home decor is also something that I can, if I like something, I need to buy. So that's for that. YouTube, like I said, it's for my giveaway. Self care is something that I have to keep using. Spending, household, health, all of these other envelopes are more like variable expenses. These are not long term savings, so I'm not going to count those. In fact, I shouldn't count parents as well, because my goal with the parents envelope is that whenever the envelope reaches $200, I'm going to transfer this money to my parents back in India, and I'm going to keep continuing to do that. So every time it reaches 200, that money is going to go to my parents. So I shouldn't be counting this as well, but for the sake of this video, let's go ahead and count it. So emergency, parents, travel, no spend days, winter, $500 savings challenge, hair treatment, goal getter, roll the dice, and rainbow savings challenge. These are what we are going to count. And whatever the total is, remember that that does not include my $5, $10, $20 savings challenge that I'm doing, plus the coin challenges, the $1 and $2 coin challenges. It does not include that as well. And also it does not include the coins that I have in my coin jar. So remember the coin jar, the noisy coin jar. So it does not include all of that money, but it still gives us a rough idea of how much I have saved. Previous month, I ended up saving, I think, about $1,500. So let's see how much I have this month. Emergency is 200. Oops. 200. Parents, 40. So this is, I'm counting only for this month. Travel is 50. No spend days, 80. Winter, 165. $500, 70. Hair treatment, 15. Goal getter, 30. Roll the dice, 95. And rainbow, 105. So 850 is what I have saved in my savings challenges and long-term savings, like I just said. So 850. This is just for March, which is amazing. But overall, I have, again for the same categories, overall I have, so 600 in emergency, parents 90, travel 85, no spend 150, 500 winter, $500 savings challenge has 260, hair treatment has 100, goal getter has 90, roll the dice has 170, and rainbow has 310. So 2,355. 2,355. I think last month I gave it a smiley and a heart. This time I'm going to give it 2 smileys and 2 hearts, because I'm very proud of myself. I think I'm doing very, very well. It is not easy, guys, to live in a new country all by yourself and try to manage everything on your own, and plus doing all these new things as well, like YouTube, Etsy, these two things apart from everything else that is new in this country. It's not easy. So I definitely deserve to celebrate, and I'm going to do that with what? With ice cream, perhaps. I'm gonna go and grab some ice cream for myself. And also I'm gonna finalize about my my binders. I think I'm gonna get a couple of new binders, so that could be a good way to you know, to celebrate. And yeah, so I'm very proud of myself. Let me know, guys, how do you what do you think how I'm doing? I think I'm doing well, but you guys let me know. Please tell me, guys, ways to improve. Give me your feedback, guys. If there's something that I can do to improve, please let me know. I would be really happy to know about that. And one thing that I forgot, let's do that now. I mentioned that I want to swap the winter savings challenge for some smaller bills so that it's easier to stuff it into my sinking funds next time. So let's do that. So I have it written here. What I decided to do is to grab one $100 bill, two $50 bills, 12 $20 bills. So 20, oh sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4. I need what, 8 more. So 1 second. 8 into 20. So that's 160. 100, 150, 160. I'm gonna put this 160 back here and get 8 more of the $20 bills. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I hope I'm not confusing you guys. And then I decided to have 6 $10 bills. So that's exactly what we have, 50, 55, 60. So this goes back here and I grab 6 of the $10 bills. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So now this should still be 500. Let's give it a quick count. So 100, 150, 200, 220, 40, 60, 80, 300, 320, 40, 60, 80, 400, 420, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 500. Perfect. So this $500, you will see me stuff this money into my sinking funds very soon. Alright guys, that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed the bill swap. I think I did pretty well. I think I'm improving with my bill swap videos. But yeah, that's it from me for today, guys. I hope April is an absolute blessing for all of you. I hope you guys have a fantastic month ahead. And I'm gonna see you soon with my first cash stuffing of April. Until then, keep smiling, stay safe, and happy budgeting. Bye bye.